In the negotiations, China was insisting very much that it take up a larger share and a larger voting power. But Brazil and other countries were very firm in telling China, no, we want to have an equal share of capital for the 5 founding members. China, in the end, accepted this. In exchange for that, China had the headquarters in Shanghai.
Hey, Paulo, thank you so much for taking this interview. Could you please talk specifically what are you working on at the moment, so which can directly contribute to people's local life?
And I'm trying to do design of a new monetary architecture that would be alternative to the dollar, would be multinational.
So basically what you're doing now, is it like similar to what you did in New Development Bank?
In a sense it is, because I was one of the founding members of the New Development Bank, and we had the objective of creating a new institution that would be an alternative to an existing Western institution, namely the World Bank.
Do you think this new institution, how powerful it is nowadays compared to the US dollar systems?
An alternative, but not sufficiently strong in the foreseeable future to simply, replace the dollar fully. Now, the dollar will continue to be a currency not as important as it used to be.
At the very beginning, New Development Bank, there are 5 countries, and then each country is like 20%, right? It's so equal. There's not like, who is dominating. And then also, like you said, this new money system is also not dominated by a few superpowers.
When we created the New Development Bank, we allocated 20% for each. That was in 2014. 11 years later, we have 10 countries members of the bank. So the share of the founding members in capital has diminished a bit, but they are still dominant. But in the negotiations, China was insisting very much that it take up a larger share and a larger voting power. But Brazil and other countries were very firm in telling China, no, we want to have an equal share of capital for the 5 founding members, and that view prevailed. China, in the end, accepted this. In exchange for that, China had the headquarters in Shanghai. So this was a negotiation between the founding members. Now, what is the role of smaller countries? They could access loans in better terms, in terms of interest and maturity, than they could in the market, and with less conditionality than they would find in the World Bank or in the regional development banks. Because the bank is structured to permit countries to retain their national plans and not to be subject to a vision that comes from the bank that lends. The bank is here to help, not to lead the country into paths.
I see. Thank you so much for explaining all this.